Hello guys, welcome back to the new video. So in this video we're gonna make this awesome app landing page website using the Elementor and the WordPress. Okay, so let me show the demonstration of the project which we're gonna make in this video from start. Okay, so let me refresh this website, and after refreshing you can see that we have the cool animation coming here. Okay, so you can see that we have the cool animation coming here like this. Okay, and also you can see that when I move my mouse, so these are the particles are moving. Okay, here also these are moving. Also I will show you how you can make this type of gradient background for your website. Also you can see that here we have all of the links from where you can download this app from the Google Play Store and from the App Store also. Also you can see that here we have this type of layout. Also let me show you, we have the sequence animation in our website like this. Okay, so I will show you how you can build this type of layout. Also I will show you how you can build this effect. So when I move the mouse, you can see that these all things are moving. Okay, then you can see that we have the sticky header at the top. So when I scroll below, then this part of the header is always sticky at the top like this. Here we have this type of animations on these links also. Similarly for the button, and these things all are clickable. If I click on the about, it will take me to the about part of the website. Okay, so let's move to the next section. Here we have the animations also, so let me show you. So you can see that when I refresh, we have the sequence animation one by one, and here we have this type of icons, and here you can showcase all your achievements of your app, means how many active installation, what are the feedbacks, downloads, and all the countries like this. All of these things you can also these things are fully customizable. Okay, so let's go below. Here we have our why choose our app section. So here you can say that here you can add your points that why people want to choose your app. Here you can see that we have these animations, the effect on the mouse. Okay, so when I move my mouse, you can see that these images are fully changing. So I will show you how you can build this effect also. And here we have the why chooser section, this type of things. Here we have the download app button. Here you can put your video link. If you want to show any video of your app, you can put it there. Okay, so here we have all of these things. So let's go below. Here we have this one more section, similar section, but a little bit different layout. Here you can see that we have this fully responsive, means the fully animated. When I scroll my mouse, when I move my mouse, it is changing according to our mouse cursor position. Here we have the latest version. You can showcase here the latest version. What are the latest version advantage? What are its new latest feature? You can put it there, and people, if people want to learn more, if you he can go to a respected page again, so you can fully extend the feature of this website. Okay, so let's go below. Here you can see that we have the top feature section where you can showcase your features by this type of layout. Here you can see that we have this background image in the background. Okay, so this is giving us some effect like, and here also we have this image where we have the moving effect. So when I scroll my mouse, it is moving. Okay, so we can showcase these type of things. I will show you how you can build this from start. So if you are new to our channel, please like, share our video with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and don't skip any part of the video if you want to learn full. And we are not gonna install any pre-made template kit. We are gonna build this whole things from step by step from scratch. Okay, so let's go below. Here you can see that we have the gallery section where you can showcase some screenshot of your apps, like how this will look like. Okay, so these things are there. Also you can see that this is rotating, means sliding from like this. You can also slide it like this. Okay, I hope you are liking this. Now let's go below. Here we have the pricing plan section, where you can showcase all your pricing plan of your app, like if you are selling this for monthly, yearly, how user want to buy. So you can showcase all your information here like this. Here we have the bill yearly, bill monthly plan, and also you can see that when I click on this, we have this animation, slide up animation, and also when I click on this monthly, we have the slide up animation. This button here, we have the hover effect on these buttons. Okay, so let's go below. Here we have the testimonial section where you can showcase all your reviews, good reviews of your app if you have. So you can showcase here. Here also you can see that we have the dots from where you can move your reviews like this. Here we have the BG, background image. So these are the things, and you are seeing that these reviews are moving. So you can also move it by like this, sliding by using mouse or by clicking also. Okay, and all of these things are having animations, so you can see that. We are having very minimal animations. I don't prefer so much animation because it makes the website slow. I always prefer the fast animation, some basic animations only. Then we have the FAQ section where you can showcase all your app question and answer which you think client can ask. So he can, so they can come here and read all of this information. So if he also if they have any doubt, they can fill this form and send a message to your Gmail account or somewhere. Okay, so we have this type of feature also in our website, and you can see that here we can click. So we are have this fully accordions working here. Okay, so let's go below. Here we have the block section. If you want to put some blocks in your website, you can make this type of layout. Also, you can see that we have this block section here. Right now we don't have single page, but you can make other block pages by using the Elementor theme builder. Okay, here we have the read more button also. Okay, so these things are we have here. This is the layout. Also here we have the sequence animations. If I show you, that you can see that everything's coming in a sequence. So I will show you how you can build this type of sequence animation also you can see that this part of the header is always sticky. We are moving below and this is always sticky. Here we have the CTA button section here. So you can see that we have the CTA button section here, and here we have also the links of our apps. If you are want to download for the app store, you can click on this. For the Google Play also you can download this from here. Here we have the overlapped image here. Okay, so I will show you how you can make this type of layout step by step. Also you can see that how cool this animation is looking. First this is coming and then this is dropping in. Okay, so I will show you how you can build this. Now we have the footer section. At last you can see that we have this beautiful footer, and also we have the social icons here. We have the copyright section, all these things links here. So when I go and hover, you can see that the these things are changing to blue. Okay, and these are the menus. Also you can see that we have scroll to the button. When I click on this button, it will take me to the top of the website like this. Okay, and also this button will hide after some time, then it will come here like this. Okay, so also you can click on this about to go to the about section, feature, pricing, testimonial, FAQ and blogs and all of this. So I will show you how you can build this type of beautiful website step by step, and also I will show you how you can put these links. Okay, so if you want to learn and master the Elementor and WordPress, please subscribe to our channel. We regularly upload many videos every week. Also, if you want to learn the React.js and the Tailwind CSS project, we also make this type of projects also. And soon we are shifting to the full stack projects. Okay, and okay, so let me show you the mobile part of this website also. So you can see that we are now in the mobile part. So let me refresh this again. Okay, so you can see that after refreshing we have this things with animations like this. Here we have the header, here we have the menus. Okay, here if I click it will go to the respective section also. So this is working also. Okay, we have the toggle, we have the download button here. Okay, so here you can see that all of these things are there and all the animations are fully working like this. Okay, so you can see that here we have this type of white user our app section, this type of layout, download app, video tutorials. Okay, so all of these things are there and this is fully responsive, and I will show you how you can build this type of awesome website in a very less time by using the power of the Elementor and WordPress. And if you know the PHP, you can customize your website further also, because WordPress and Elementor is totally built on PHP. So if you are want to become the WordPress and Elementor, if you are want to join this field, you have to learn some basics coding of PHP also. Okay, you can see that this gallery is also working very nicely, and we have the pricing plan section here also. This is fully working. Bill yearly, bill monthly, all of these things are fully working. And also we have the testimonial section, which is auto sliding also, you can see that. And we have this type of things. FAQ, we have the FAQ section here, and this FAQ section we can toggle this one by one. Okay, here at last we have the contact section where user can fill out the form, and this is fully responsive also for the smaller screens. You can see that here we have block sections which are also fully responsive, and fully animations are also working. Okay, and here now we have the CT section where we have this type of layout. Okay, and at last we have the footer section. Okay, so all these things are fully responsive. Also we have the scroll to top button. If I click on this button, it will take me to the top of the website like this. Also when I click on the about, it will take me to the about. Then we can go to the features. pricing. Okay, so all of these things are fully working, all the links are working like in the desktop. Okay, so I will give you all of these images in the video description for free. So if you want to follow along with me and want to learn step by step, you can also do that. I am giving all these images in the video description in a Google Drive, so you can download these images. Also, if you want to buy this kit, we are selling this Elementor kit at very affordable rates, only for the $5. In future I don't know if the price will increase, but right now we are selling this for the $5 only. So if you are interested, you can check out the links and you can buy this kit from the video description. Also, all the links are in the video description. And so let's, without wasting our time, let build this project step by step from start. And if you are new to our channel, please like, share our videos with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel if you're new to our channel. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's start and build this project step by step from start. So you can see that we are in a WordPress installation. So let me show you all the plugins and the themes which we are using. So let's go to the themes, and in the themes you can see that we are using the official Elementor theme, Hello Elementor theme. And let me show you the plugins. So let's go to the plugins, and in the plugins we are using the Elementor and it's the Pro version. Okay, so if you want the Elementor Pro, we are selling the Elementor Pro also in a video description, so you can go there and buy this from video description. Okay, so let's go to the pages, and here you have to make a new page, home. Okay, then let's go to the settings, go to the reading, and here we have to set this page as a static page, here as a home. Okay, so let's save the changes, and after that let's go to the media folder, and here we have to upload all of these images. So let me upload all of these images first, and I will get back to the video again. Okay, so let me upload all of these images. Where are these images? Okay, so here we have these images. So let me upload all of these images. Also guys, I'll make a gaming channel, so if you want to enjoy the gaming videos also, please subscribe to my channel. There we play all the popular games like Call of Duty Mobile and also the BGMI PUBG. Okay, so if you are interested in watching the gaming videos also, please support me. I will put my link in a video description, so do go there and please subscribe to my gaming channel also. Okay, so let's wait for it to upload all of these images, and I will get back to the video again. So you can see that I have uploaded all of these images. So I have also opened my home page like this. You can just go to the pages and you have to edit this page with Elementor. I hope you know how to do that. Just click on this edit. So when you click on this edit, you will have this option edit with Elementor. Also you can choose your Elementor full width in this template. Okay, so just click on this and it will open this like this. Okay, so now you can see that we have to add some colors. So you can see that here we have some colors. So I have a color picker tool. I think I have this color here, so I will give you this color. You can copy this color code for FI93. Just pause the video. So now let's go to the site settings, and in the site settings we have to add these global colors. So let's go to the global colors, and here we have to make this blue, and here also we have to add this global color. So let's make a black color also, which we're gonna use everywhere. So we're gonna use some matte black like this. Okay, and let's save the settings. Now let's get back, and we are gonna keep adding all the colors when we make this website. Okay, so let's start. So first we have to make this layout. So for making this layout we have to add this container, this type of container, and I think here we have this one. Let's remove this. So let's rename this. So you have to use this structure. We have this structure here, hero. Then let's use the full width 1300 pixel, and here we can remove all of this unnecessary padding. Let's go inner, and here in the inner container also always remove all of this unnecessary padding which Elementor pulls. Okay, now you can see that here we have this background color first. Okay, so for the background color we have to go to the hero, go to the styles, and here we have in the background type we can go to the media library, and here we have this image. Okay, so I will give you all of these images in the video description. Let's go to the position, make it center, go display size will be cover like this. Okay, so now let's go to the layout, and here we can make this 700 like this. Okay, now you can see that we have this second container. So in the second container we can drag and drop this image, and which is the image, you can choose this image like this. Okay, let's me make this a little bit smaller. If it is not getting smaller, let's go and choose this image, and we can just put this image like this. So let's put this image to 80. Okay, and you can go to this container, and from here we can make this in the center, so it will be here. Okay, because we are using this and okay, so we have to use this flexbox, and now you can see that we have this content here. So for that we can add a heading, and after that we can add a description. So let's add a description here. Okay, and again we can add a so let's put the container back here. Let's put this content first. Okay, and let's put the second content also like this. And now you can go to the hero, and here we can make this in the center, and also we can put some gap here like 80. Okay, we can put the 60 gap, and if I see, you can see that we have to make this stretch. Okay, now we can go to this, and here we can make this everything in the center. Okay, now let's go here, and here we can use the font plus Jakarta. Okay, you can use these fonts, and let's increase the font size of this. We are having the 50 font size, I think. So let me put here 45 pixel, and you can see that let me go here, and here we're gonna reduce the 50. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's go to this container, and here we're gonna make this 60, and for this we're gonna make this 40. Okay, and let's try to increase this. Okay, so this is almost looking good. Let's try this to 55, and let's increase this by 45. Okay, so this is looking good, and also we can click on this. We can make this to 50, or we can make this to 90 like this. Okay, now you can go here, and here we can put this to black, and also you can go to the line height, and we can, okay, let's use the EM value here. So let's put the 1.2 EM. Okay, also we can make this bold. Also let's increase the size of this 50. You can also go to the custom width, and you can play with this width like this. Okay, like this is looking good. Okay, now we have this. So for this we're gonna use the interfonts. Okay, so you can make the interfont. You can also make the global fonts, but I don't use global fonts because I don't like global fonts. You can use this text. Global fonts are good, but there are so much type of fonts everywhere, so it takes very much time and very confusing. So I don't prefer global fonts rightly, but it is good to use global fonts. Okay, so and we can add a container here again, and let's let's see the changes first. And here you can see that we have this button. So right now the button are in a row. So you can see when I add this image, and if I go to any button like this App Store, and now I have to duplicate this. Okay, so let's wait. Okay, so let me publish this so we don't lose any changes. I think there is some network issue. I will get back to the video. So you can see that we have this. Now let's go to the second image, and here we have to set this Google Play image. So you can see that these are not okay. So here you can see that we have the layout. So let's go there. Let's okay. So now let's put some border radius here, 10 pixel. Let's try 5 pixel. Let's here we have the 5 pixel. And we can make this little bit smaller. Like you can see that the images are not fully aligned, so we can try to match this. So this is looking good. Let's make this 90, and also we can make this left align. Let's make this left align. Okay, so this is looking good. And here we have this. So let's put this so 0. Okay, so this is done. Also you can see that we have this layout. Now for making this you can again, here we have this. So here you can see that here we have the two container. Inside this we have this, so we can name this also 2. And here we have this. Here we can duplicate this. So duplicate, so don't duplicate, just click on this and add a new container, so it will add a new container below that. Okay, now you can see that we have this. So again we have to add an image tag. I have this image also, so here is the image. So whenever you make this type of graphics, always use an image. Okay, so then this, and then we have this. So for that we can copy this again. Okay, so you can see that we can copy and paste and build our website. And from here also we can have this, and here let's make this like this. And here also we can go to the like this, and here we can make this like this. Okay, and now you can see that here we go to the first, and here we can add the 30 like this. Okay, let's save. And you can also go here and preview this from here, view page. So it will open this. Let's wait little. Okay, so and after that what we have to do, we have to add this type of graphics. So how to add this type of graphics? So for adding the graphics, we can put these images, and let's choose graphics one by one. And this is looking good. Now let's add some graphics. We have this graphic here. Let's go to advanced, and here you can see that we have the position absolute. Let's make it absolute. Now you can just choose this and you can drag and drop this like this. Okay, now go to the motion effect. Here you can see we have the motion effect. Here we have the mouse effect. Click on this. Here you have the mouse track. Okay, just choose this. So when you see, you can see this is scrolling. Okay, like this you can make this direct, and also we can put it little bit slow. So let's put this 0.2. Okay, so this will slowly move. Now we can duplicate this and we can put one more graphic here, like we can put this. Okay, so you can just duplicate here, so like we can duplicate this and put this here. Okay, by choosing the absolute value you can just do it here. Now let's duplicate this and we can put it below here also. Okay, like this. Okay, so in this way you can put these graphics. Put these graphics everywhere in your website. Okay, now let's make reference. So you can see that these are there, and also they are moving when I move the mouse. Okay, so we have successfully built our first section. Now let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this now. Okay, so let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this achievement section. So for making this, you can see that we have this type of layout. So for making this, we have to just add a new section here, and here what we can do, let me minimize this, and here we can write this here achievements, sorry for the spellings, and here we can write 1300 max width, and here we have the advanced option, so we can add 80 pixel to the top and 80 pixel to the bottom. Okay, like this. Now you can see that we have to add a heading here, so let me add a heading. and this heading would be great achievements. So we can copy this and paste it here. So let's go here and we can make everything in the center. Okay, and here we can add plus Jakarta font, and we can make this like this. Here we can make this blue. Okay, and like this. Then we can go to this, paste it here, and here also we can make this in the center, and here we can have the 45. Let's try to 40, and here we have this. So let me put this, and now we can go to the advanced and we can have some like this. Let's choose the 55. Okay, now we can go to this and we can choose a grid option. So let me drag and drop the grid. Okay, so here we have to make this 4, and let's make this 0, and after that we can go to advanced, remove all of these paddings. Now we can drag and drop this container, and here we can add this. So let's go here, and first we have to search for the icon. Okay, so these are the icon. Let's go to this container, and here we have to put some padding. Let's put the padding of 30, and for the icon we have to upload some icons. So I have some icons already, I think. So let me find those icons. These are the icons. So let me upload these icons first. uh, this is the uploaded one, so let me upload this again. Okay, so here we have download one. These are the icons, so let me see. Okay, so I will give you all these icons also. Okay, so right now I am using some random icons, but you can go to this website svgrepo.com. Here you will find so much icons. If you want some custom icons, else you can use the Elementor built-in icons. Okay, so whatever you prefer, but I prefer to use any custom icons from these websites. Okay, like this, and we have to go here, and here what are the things. So here we are using bluish color very little bit. So let me go here and let's me use this bluish color. So we can make this bluish color from here. Okay, and you can also save this by using the plus icon. So let's use this BG light blue. This blue color we also use for the BG. We'll use for the BG. Okay, so here we can put this 30, and for the padding we can put the 20. Let's put the 30, put the padding 25, and here we're gonna put the 35. Okay, and here in the hover we can have the bob animations like this. Okay, then you can go to this, and here we can search for the icon box. Okay, not for the icon box, we have to search for the counter. To search for the counter, drag and drop this counter below, and here you can see that we have the 49 million. So let me name this 49. Number prefix, let me see prefix. Okay, so it is coming. Okay, we have to put the suffix and plus, and here below we can put this to active installations. Okay, 49 million plus. Then we can go to this. For the number we're gonna use the black color, and this would be plus Jakarta font. You can play with the font size here. Let's put here 30, 40, and here we can put the 700. Okay, and for the active installation, we can go here, and here we can put the enter, and here also we can have this too like this, and here we can put this to 43. Okay, like this. Now you can see that we have all of this. Now let's just duplicate this. Now we can duplicate this like this, and you can see that we have these lines here. So for putting the lines, we can go to this, and here we can go to the borders, choose solid. Yeah, here in the left and right, 1 pixel 1 pixel, and here you can put a very light color. So we can go here and put a very light color. Okay, so this is looking good. And now again let's copy this, and now again we can go to the second one, styles, background, choose here solid, and in the left direction we can put this like this. So when you preview this, you can see, okay, we have to put this in the right direction. Okay, so we have this. So this is looking good. Now we have to put some space between this is very congested, so we can go here and we can put it here at 20 pixel. Okay, now let's publish this. Now let's refresh it here, and after refreshing you can see that we have this animations fully working. You have to just replace this content as this is fully working. Okay, you have to just replace this content. Okay, so let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this section and this section. We're gonna build this both section together. So now let's make this section. Okay, so for making this, what we have to do, we have to go again here, and here we have to add this two section layout. Here again let's make this 1300 300. In the advanced, we want to remove the padding from the top. Let's put the padding below only. Okay, and here we can write y equals, and inside this we have this container. Let's remove these paddings. Let's remove this padding also. Okay, now you can see that here we have the image. Let's go here and drag and drop an image here first. So let's find this image. We have this image here. Okay, and here you can see that we have this. Now we gonna play smart. We just gonna copy these things. Okay, if you are using the Elementor, you have to play smart, because Elementor is all about playing smart. If you gonna build everything from scratch again and again, you are wasting your time. Okay, so we have to make the process fast. Now you can see that we have this again. So for the text, what we can do, we can just copy it from there. Okay, so this is the power of the Elementor, that you can copy and paste anything from anywhere. Okay, so this is done. Now let me go to this here, and we can make this center ones, and let's put some padding 80 pixel. Okay, and now you can see that we have this list. So for making this list, what we can do, you can just go to the container and here search for the list. Here we have the icon list. Just drag and drop this icon list, and here we have these projects. Okay, and here we can make this, okay, here you have the dot circle. We can use this, and now let's remove this. You have so much multiples. Okay, so right now I'm using the same content, but you can add the content according to your things. Okay, now let's go to the styles, and here we can put some gaps. So let's put the gap of 10, and icon color would be blue, and we can increase the size of this. And for the text, we are using the enter fonts. Okay, like this. Make a little bit more blacker if you want. So we can go here and just use this color. Okay, now we have to make this. So for making this, we can again drag and drop, and here we again gonna use this button. So first, we don't have any button here, so let's make this button. Let's go here, use the button widget, and this is saying download app. So let's me download app, and here we can go to the background color, make it blue, and also you can use this padding. Use this padding 18, not 118. And here from the left we have to add 30, and from the right left means download app. Okay, like this. And here you can see that we can play with the font size. Here we can use the enter fonts. Okay, now you can see that we have video tutorial here. So for this we're gonna use the icon box. drag and drop this. Okay, and here we can make this like this, and for this also we can make this here. Okay, so let's don't use icon list, let's use this okay, let's use this list, because we can also make this by using the list. And here we have this, here we can make this. Now for the list we can remove the next, and here we have the upload SVG option. We can choose this play button, and here you can see that we have the video tutorial. So here we can add the video tutorial. Here we can go to the icon. We can already have this color, so let me make this bigger. Okay, and for the text we are gonna use the enter font, and also I'm gonna make this text to blue color. Also let's increase a little bit boldness of this, like this, and that's it. This is looking good. Now we have to go to this container, and here we have to make this 40 pixel, or we can make this 40 pixel also, and you can make this 10. And then if I go to this, you can see that all of these things are fully working. And now let's publish this, and I will show you how you can make this type of motion effect. For that you have to just click on this image, go to advanced, then go to motion effect. Here you can see that we have the mouse effect. Then go to the mouse track. Here if you use the opposite, or you can choose the this, and here we have to reduce the time. That's it. Now let's publish, and after publishing, let's refresh this front end here. And after refreshing, if I go below, you can see that we have this section, and also we have this interaction in this image. Okay, so let's move to the next section where we're gonna build the next sections. Okay, so now let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this. So you can see that this is almost similar. So what we can do, you have to play smart. Just click on this and duplicate this. Okay, here we are selling this version. So let's name this version now. So we have some similarity but less similarity. So version is there, but you can see that both the images are there, but now use this reversed. We can make this reverse. Now you can see that we have this image. So now let's try to find this image. This is the image. Okay, so this section is done. Just we have to replace this content now. Okay, so in the AI world you have to play smart. You have to find how to make your work smaller and faster. Okay, so let me copy this. Okay, and here you can see that we have this type of layout, so we don't need this now. We can delete this from here, and also we can delete the unnecessary things here. Now let's publish this one so we don't lose any changes. Here also you can see that animations are working. Here we also working. Now we have to make this. So how you gonna build this? So for that we're gonna use some icon box. Okay, let's put this icon box here. We have to make this like this. Okay, here we can make this tag, then this would be square, and we can upload the icons. So I am randomly uploading the icons. You can but upload your icon. So here we have to go to the icon. Here we can use this color, and the secondary color is already there. Border radius would be something 5. Okay, let's make the size of this to 32, and this would be 25, 20. Okay, now let's put this easy installation process. And here we can make this too. And now you can see that we have this content, and here we can write plus Jakarta font, and here we can increase the font size of this. Okay, and here we can have this to black color. Here in the box we have this to like this, and okay, so this is looking good. Also you can see that we have this border here. So for the border, what we have to do, let me publish this. I will give you a code. You have to just put that code if you want to add this border, but if you don't want to add this, okay, so you will not. Here we have, okay, so this color is not going. Okay, so here we don't want to put these colors. Okay, so you have to put these colors in the content. When someone hover, we can make it black, or we can make it blue like this. Okay, now let's duplicate this, and here also we can have this, and here we already have the learn more button. Okay, learn more. Now if I go here, and if I go here and refresh, now you can see that we have this, and right now you can see that here we have the borders, but we don't have the border. But so if you want to have the border, you have to use some custom CSS. So let's go to this, and I will show you how you can have the custom CSS. Always inspect this and just go to this, and here you can will find this. Here you can see that we have the Elementor icon box, and this is the Elementor icon. Okay, so let's go here in the Elementor icon, and here we can put the border 1 pixel solid black. So you can see that we have this border here, and also we can have this border radius 5 pixel. Okay, so if you see, we are having this in the on the Elementor icon. So let me copy, go here, and here go to the advanced. Here in the custom CSS, you can copy this code in the class, and here we can add the border 1 pixel solid blue. Okay, you can see that the borders are there, and if you want to add border radius, so this would be 5 pixel like this. Okay, so this is done. Now publish. Okay, so in this way, by using the custom CSS, so you can put these things here. Okay, so we have successfully built this section also. Now let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this feature section. Okay, so now let's move to this section where we're gonna build this feature section. So for making this, what we can do, we can just go here, and we can add this here, and here we can rename this features. Okay, like this, and here you can see that we have this layout. So let's first what we can do. Okay, let's first go here, and here you can see that we have the 1300 max width, and here also we can have this too. We can add the 80 pixel bottom. Okay, now you can see that. Now let's copy this from here. Let's copy this, and here we can copy this. Let's copy this title again, and here we can go to this. Here in the layout we can make everything in the center. We can also make this in the center, and here we can copy this. Okay, and here we can make this custom, and let's make this. Okay, now you can see that we have to make this. So how we gonna do that? Let's add a container, and here we can remove all of this. Now let's add 3 container, inner container. Okay, now first let's remove these paddings. Now let's duplicate this, and here we can have this, and we have to make this in the center. Okay, now for the first container, let's try so 20%, and for the last also we're gonna have 20%. So we are left with 60%. So let's give the width of this to 60% like this. Okay, And let's add this background image. For adding the background image, you have to also add the 80 pixel to the top also. Let's go here, and here we're gonna choose the background image. So let's try the background image. Here we have this background image, I think. Okay, so this is the image. We can make this in center. Okay, let's go here. For the image resolution, so let's make this full, and this would be position. It's sang sometimes, like you can seeing. Let's make the center and center. And for the display size, we're gonna make this cover. Okay, like this. And again, you can see that we have this. So now let's what we can do. We can just copy this from here, and here we can paste it here. And again, we have to copy this, and we can paste it here. Okay, so let's me copy this, the smaller one. Okay, and here we can have this to 15 pixel, and you have to just change the content of this. Just let me change the content like this. Here we have the modern design. Let's go here, and here we have the modern design, and this is already changed. Okay, if follow UI design. Here you can use some different icons and different content also. Okay, like this. Here we can make the icons padding little bit smaller, 15. Okay, here also if you want, you can make this icons padding smaller. Like here we can make this 15, and here also we can go to the icon and we can make this 15, like this. Okay. Now we can copy this and we can paste it here. Now we can copy this and paste it below. Now we can go here, and here we can write this to 40 pixel, and here we can have this image, and we can have this image here. Okay, now let's me do one thing. You can see that here this is empty, so let me duplicate this. Okay, and we can move this to the last. Okay, move this to the last, like this. Now you can see that we have to increase a little bit, so let's make this 25. Let's make this also 25. Now we have to remove this and make this 40, means 50. Okay, so this is looking good, I think. And we can just go to this, and here we can make this 30. Okay, let's publish this. Now you can see that we can make this image a little bit smaller. We can put this 80. Okay, so let me try 85. Okay, and let's put this 90. If I go here, you can see that we have some padding in the below. Make this 0, and we can click on this image, go to this and choose the EM value here, and in the bottom direction we can put some negative values. So you can see that this will go out of this box like this. Okay, so we have this thing all working. Now if I go to this and if I refresh this, you can see that we have this, and also here you can see that this is moving, so we have to use the same property. Go to the advanced, go to the here motion effect. Here you will find mouse effect, go to the mouse track, and here choose the direct, and here we can put the 0.3 like this. Okay, let's publish. After that, we have successfully built this feature section also, and here we have to just change the content. Like here we can write that feature section. Okay, so you have to just replace all of this content according to your website. If I refresh it here, and after refreshing, you can see that we have fully working here, and this all these things are fully working. Okay, so till now we have built this website till now here. Now let's move to the next sections where we're gonna build the rest section. So let's move to the next section where we're gonna make this gallery. Okay, so for making this section, what we're gonna do, we have to add a new container here. So let's add a new container, and now we can name this container gallery. Okay, and here we can add 1300 max width, and let's go here, and here in the margin also we have to give some margin. So let's give 100 margin. Let's give, we have to give little bit more margin, 200 margin. Let's give. Okay, then after that we have to go to the layout, and here let's make everything in the center, and here let's remove all of these paddings here. Okay, now we have to copy this from here, and now we can copy this again. Okay, and here we can have this beautiful screen show. So what we can do, we can just go to this, and here we can add beautiful green show, and let's copy this text here. Let's go here, and here we can add this. Okay, now you can see that the upper text is little bit smaller, so let's increase this width. Okay, let's make this 45. Okay, now you can see that we have this gallery image which is in the full width. So for doing that, we have to make this full container in the full width also. Now we have to search for image, and here we have the image carousel, the default widget of the Elementor. Here let's make it full, and this would be 1, and image stretch would be yes. Okay, and here we only want the dots, additional option. Let's go, and here we can make this 200 autoplay, and we don't want the pause on our pause or interaction. Okay, then let's go here, and we have to go to the media, and here we can choose the images which we want to add. So I have added some black effect below, so we have these dots here. Also, if you want, you can have these dots below. I prefer to use the dots below because this is not looking good. So let's make this dot below it this time, and here we can go to the navigation. Here in the dots we can add 20. Let's keep 15. Let's try 10. I think 12 would be good. Okay, then this color would be blue, and the rest color and the active color would be something like this. Okay, that's it. Okay, so let's make this white, and let's make the active color to, let's make the active color to blue. Okay, like this. Okay, so this is looking good. Also we can go to this this image carousel, and here we can add the 20 like this. Okay, let's publish, and after that let's refresh this here, and after refreshing you can see that we have this gallery section also ready, and how fast we have built this. Now let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this pricing plan section. Okay, so let's now build the next section. Here you can see that we have the pricing plan section, and here you can see that we have the tabs option. Okay, so for adding this tabs option, what we have to do, let's first add it here one more section, and we can go to this container, and here we can write pricing plans, and here also we can give 1300 max width. Okay, and here you can see we have this 80 pixel to the top and 80 pixel to the bottom. Okay, and here we can have this, and here what we can do, here we can paste it here. Okay, and here you are the pricing plans, then we can make this here like this. Okay, and here we can have this. Okay, and here we have the pricing plan, and here we have to add this also. Okay, let's make everything in the center, and here we can have this. Let's make this in the center. Okay, here we can play with the width of this. So let's make this width to something like this. Okay, so this is looking good. Okay, then you can see that we have the tabs option. So let's go here, and we can search for the tabs. Okay, let's find this tab. Okay, we have pasted that above. So let's paste this below like this. Okay, we don't want this. So here you can see that we have bill yearly and bill monthly. So let's rename this bill yearly, and the second one we have bill monthly. Okay, and here if I go to the tabs option, here for the normal color, we have to use this DG light. Okay, and for the hover color we have to use the blue, and for the active also we have to use the blue, like this. And let's have the padding of 5. Here the padding of let's have the padding of 8, and from the left and right we have to add padding of 20 and 20. Okay, let's add the border radius of 100, like this. Let's minimize, let's means I mean decrease this little bit. Okay, this is looking good. Okay, now let's move to the title. So title, for title we have the good title. If you want you can make this enter. Okay, just play with your fonts, which font you want, and here you can also adjust according to this. Let's keep this 15, and here also we can have this. Okay, this is looking good. Then you can see that we have these tabs here. So let's go to the bill yearly, and here below you can see that we have this option. So here we can add a grid here inside this box. Okay, here we have the tab one, so we can click on this, and here we can remove all of these paddings. Let's go to the grid, and here also we can have the full width and remove all of these paddings, like this. Okay, now we can add a container. First go to the grid and layout, and here we can make this one. Okay, let's make this 0. Then we have this container. Also we can make this here we have to give some padding. Let's give the padding of 30, 40. Okay, and here we can have this, and here we can have this business. Okay, here we can add this here business, and here we can add the list, icon list, and here you can see that we have this, so we can copy this. Okay, so for the arrow we already have this here, just we have to do. So let's duplicate this 3 times, and let's duplicate some more. So for this you can use some different arrows, so we can search it here. Like we want the cross one, so we can search for, here we have this times. Okay, and here we can duplicate this, so in this way. And now what we can do, we have to just go to the icon, and here we can have this to. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's first give this color. Okay, this color, and here we have the background, so let's give the background of 10, 20 I mean. Okay, now let's go here, and here in the alignment we can have 10. And for the icon we can have this black. Okay, and for the text we can have enter. Okay, like this. Okay, so you can play with your styles. Then you can see that we have this see more. So how to add this? So we can copy this from here, and let's add it here, and here we can say see more. Okay, so here if you want to add the link, you can just paste the link here, and if here also we can make this little bit smaller. Okay, like this. And now you can see that we have this $50 per year. How to build that? Let's again copy this, and we can paste it here, and here we can write $40/year. So right now you can see that we have this all these things in the beginning. So for that we can add a HTML span tag here, and here we can add a style. So let's give the font size 20 pixel, 10 pixel. Okay, and here we can add font width normal. Okay, like this. Then we can go to this, and here we can add this to 35. Okay, also we have a button here, so let's try to copy this button from the top. We can copy this and we can paste it here. Okay, and here we can write choose. Okay, like this. So this is done. Now we can just go here and we can duplicate this. Let's go to the grid, and here we have to give some spacing to the width. I think so let's give 30. Okay, now you can see that for the center one we have this blue color, so let's choose the center one, and here we can choose the blue color, and just we have to replace this everything to the white color, and this also make this full white, and this text also make this full white, and this also make this full white, and this you can make this white. For the text color we can make this blue, and on hover we can make this black, and this we can make this blue. Okay, and here in the hover duration you can also add, like we can add bob animation. Okay, like this. So all bob animation you can copy, and now you can go to the tab one. Also you can go to the grid option, just go to the grid and add here 30. Okay, that's it. Now we can go to the tabs, go to the content, and here we have the bill yearly. Remove this bill monthly and duplicate this. Then we can name this here bill monthly. Okay, so it will load here. Okay, so we have this. I think this is tab 1, tab 2 also. We have the grid, tab 1 also. So let's go to this, and here we have the motion effect. Here we can see slide up animation. Let's see, this is working. And for the tab 2, let's add it here. Slide up animation. So let's publish this once. Okay, so let's see. So here we have this. We have all. Okay, so this is working. You can see that. You can just replace all of this content from there, and everything is working. Here we have the see more button, which is not there, so you can just click on this and make this also white. Okay, like this. And let's publish. Okay, so we have successfully built the pricing plan section also. So now let's move to the next section where we are gonna build the testimonial, FAQ, and these layouts. Okay, so now let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this testimonial. So for making the testimonial, what we can add this container, and here we can write testimonial. Okay, and here we can give 1300 max width. Here also we can have this 80. Also we can have this 80. Okay, then we can paste this here. Okay, and here we can have this. We can have this in the center. Okay, let's choose image. The image which we are gonna use it here. Okay, so let's wait to load, and then we can go here, make everything in the center, and the display size would be cover. Okay, this is a different image, so let's try this image. Okay, let's try this image. Okay, then you can see that we have to add this text here, so let's add this text here, testimonial, and also we can add this. Okay, here also. Okay, now we have to add here carousel widget. Okay, let's add the carousel. and this is giving us one at a time. You can see that we can do it like that. So we can go to this carousel. We don't want this. Let's keep one, and this also would be one. For the settings, let's make this 2, and everything will work pause on over like this. We don't want the arrows, we only want the dots. Okay, then you can see we have this. Let's go inside, slide one, make everything full width, make the center. Now what we can do, we can just add a it here. Okay, we can make everything in the center, and let's add some padding also, like 40. Okay, then we can add an image. Okay, let's add this image here. Okay, then we can add this. Here we can add this Adam again. Okay, and for this also we can duplicate this here, and let's make this bigger. Okay, too much bigger. Here we can add a destination. Designer, and here we can make this enter, and let's make this like text, and make this 400. Okay, let's make this 15, and here we can add some negative value like this. Okay, then we can go to the carousel, and here we can duplicate 3 times. Okay, so now if I go to the pagination, here we can have the size of the pagination to 15, and this would be blue, and this would be black. Okay, now let's save this one. Okay, though these are a little bit bigger, let's make this smaller. Okay, like this. Then we can go here and publish, and after that if I go, you can see that we have this here. Okay, so how fast we are building website using the Elementor. Okay, so this is the power of the Elementor. Now you can see that we have to make this FAQ and these blocks only, then header and footer. Okay, now let's go to the next section where we're going to build the FAQ. So for making the FAQ, first we have to add this, and here we can add the FAQ, and here we can add 1300 max width. So let's add it here 80 and 80 to the below also. Okay, now let's me copy this again. Okay, so this is all copy and paste. Okay, everything and the copy and paste is not bad if you are making what you want to build fast. Okay, everything is okay, everything is fair in love and war. So this is a love and war situation right now, and here we can add this. Okay, then you can see that we have the 2 containers here, so we have to make a parent, always make a parent container first. Okay, then okay, so let's first remove this. Here we can make a parent. If you want, we can rename this. Here let's write this inner, or we can write this FAQ box. Okay, and then we can duplicate this. Here go to the parent. Okay, this is already in a row. Here we can write form. You can see that the parent has more width, means the FAQ box has more width, so we can give this 60, and for the form we can give here 40 like this. Then you can see that we have to add this blue color, so let's make this bluish color, and also we can go to the borders, and here we can have that 20, and this would be 40. Okay, and here you can see that we are the parent. So let's give some 20. Okay, and here also we can have this. Okay, we can have this heading. Okay, we can have this 30. So we can now add this form here. You can see here we have a little bit smaller text. We can copy this and we can go here and here we can paste this. Okay, now we don't want to show the label, name, email, and one more thing is there, your subject and message. Okay, so let me duplicate this and we can use this here, subject, and here we can write your subject, make everything required, make this required, and here in the placeholder add startup. Okay, here you can also rename this. Okay, so this is on you like this. Okay, so now we have to make this 50%, and for the email make this above 50%. Here also write this. Now rest is okay. Just we have to make this medium. Okay, and for the button we have this send your message, so we can write it here, send your message, make this 80%, make this medium. Okay, now you can see that we have this column gap. Let's make this 20. Okay, now don't make this, let's make this 15, and let's make this 15. Now we have this HTML. Okay, let's go to the field option, and here we can make this black, and here also we can make this enter. Okay, and for the border width we have this, and we don't have the border radius. Okay, and for the button we can add this in the center. Okay, and okay, so let me go to the content. Here in the buttons we can make this 100, and we can make this in the center. Okay, so this will be center. Now you can see that we have this black color and white on this, so we can go to this, and here we can make the background color to black and like this, and for the hover we are making this white and text would be blue. Also we have the animation grow like this. This is done. Publish this once. Now we have to make this FAQ. So for making the FAQ we can search for the accordion widget. Let's drag and drop this. So you can see that we have this, make this stretch like this. Now we have to add these questions, so let me add these questions here, and let's duplicate this, and also below we have to add this question text, make this full width, send this left option. Okay, so now let's go to this. Here in the accordion you can see that we have the space between, and first we have to make this some colors. So let's go to this, and here we can add some color BG blue. Now let's go here. Okay, and here for the border type we can make this none, and for the here also we can make this completely white, and the border we can make this none. Okay, and for the header we can have this enter, default will be 600 or default will be 500. Let's increase the font size of this. Okay, and if I go, consider we have this below. Okay, that's it. Now we have to go to this and just duplicate this how much you want, and we can edit here space between this, so we can add this 20 like this. Okay, so this is done like this. Also we can have this FAQ parent box. Here you can see that, so let's add this to 30. Let's publish, and after that we can refresh this to check, and after refreshing you can see that we have this now working, fully working. Okay, you have to just add your own questions, and this is fully working with the FAQ form. Okay, so this section is also ready. Now let's move to our final parts where we're gonna build these blocks and these small sections. Okay, so now let's move to the next section where we're gonna build these blocks. So for making this block section, we can again add a new container, and we can write this here blocks. Okay, and here we can add 1300, and here we can add 80 and 80. Okay, then we can add it here like this. This is the one. Then we can duplicate this, and inside the one we have to add two containers. Okay, so let's do this. Then we can make this in the row space within center. Okay, now in the first you have to copy this, paste it here, and in the second we can copy this and we can paste it here. Okay, like this. And in the second one we have to add this button, so let me copy this button from here. Okay, so this is the beauty of the Elementor, that you can copy and paste your sections from anywhere. And let's make this in this direction. So let's rename this, or we can add it here, read more. Okay, so let's make what I have written. Let's name this read more, and we can rename this text here also. Okay, like this. Now we can search for the grid here, and drag and drop this grid, and this would be like this. Okay, and here we can have this. Okay, like this. And here we can have the 400. Okay, now let's go, and here we can search for the images which we want to add this here. So let's try to use this image, make this in the center, and make this cover. Okay, now you can see that we have this again at box inside this. So for making this, first we have to add some padding. Let's add the padding of 30. Okay, now let's add a container here, and we can make this fully white, and let's add a border radius here 20. Okay, let's keep 10 only, and here also do one thing. Here we have the main container of this. Let's make everything like this, so it will be below like this. Okay, I hope you are understanding what I'm doing. If this is little bit fast, we can make it slow by using that speed and slow feature in the video settings. Okay, so here we can make this 20. Okay, and here also we can go to the container. Here we can add this 30. Here we can have this in the center like this. Here we can have this, and below this we can paste it here, and this would say read more. Okay, we can add a link here with this button. Okay, so this is done. I think if we again go and see the preview. Okay, preview is looking good. Just we have to go to this, and here we can add the border radius. Okay, this is the main container. We can add the border radius of here 20, or we can add the 10. Now we have to just duplicate this and change the content. Like you can duplicate this again, go to the grid, and here you can just add the here we can add the value like 30. Okay, that's it. And now we can go to the this. Here we can rename this second. Click on the second, and here we can add the 20 margin like this. Let's save, and you can see that how quickly you have built the blog section. Only you have to just replace this content in links and all. Okay, so now let's refresh, and after refreshing you can see that we have the blog post here ready. Okay, so let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this app section. Okay, so let's move to this section where we're gonna build this type of layout. So how to build this? So we can just add a new container. Okay, so this is this container. Let's name this CTL, and here we can make this 1300 max width and remove all of these patterns. Okay, now inside this we have to add again a new container, and we can now make this blue color. Okay, and also go to the border, and here we can give this 20 pixel. Okay, like this. And here you can see that we have the two sections inside this. Okay, so now again we can add the two container here. Okay, and this is the main box. This is the first box, and just duplicate this, and we can go to the main box, and here we can make this in the space between center. Okay, like this. And now you can see that we have this so let's do one thing. Let's first add an image to the second box. Okay, then after the image we can have this where is the image? This is the image like this. Okay, now we are seeing what we are making. Now in the first we have to add some padding. Let's add the 40. Okay, now inside this let's add this, and here we can have this. Let's delete this and paste it here. Okay, let me copy this first, and let's paste it here, and here we can remove this. Okay, now let's make this full width, and this would be like this here. Okay, and here we can also make this white. Let's make this fully white also like this. Okay, now we can just remove this content. Okay, and here also if you want we can add this content. Okay, this is the same content. Okay, now we can make this button. So how to make these buttons? This is very easy. We have already made this button here, so let's try to copy this whole container. Okay, let's go below, and here we can, okay, so this is not copyable, so let's add this container here manually, and now we have to just copy those buttons. Okay, let's copy this first button. Okay, and now again we have to copy this second button. Okay, you can make this manually also, but why to make this manually when we have already built this? Okay, like this. Okay, you can see that, and here we can make the 0. That's it. Now we have this first, and here we can make this 30% like this. Also, you can see that here we have this, so we can make this 80%. Okay, here we can make this 90% if you want, but I prefer to make this 80%. And also we have this main box, so let's make this 0. Okay, let's do like this 0, like this. And we can also preview this. You can see that this is going out, so let's do one thing. Let's make this 90, and we can just use the PM value and make this to the top like this. And the CTA main container, here we can add the 200, 150, 120. Okay, like this. Then we can have it here. Then we can have it here happiness too. Okay, like this. Okay, so this is also done. Now let's go to the next section where we're gonna build the header and footer now. Okay, so let's move to the final part of the video where we're gonna build this footer, and also the header is left. So let's go to the templates, and here we can open this theme builder. Okay, let's open this theme builder. Let's go to the footer. Okay, now we can have this, and here we can, now we can add it. You can see that here we have 1 2 3 4 5 boxes. So what we have to do, we have to add of one parent container. Okay, so this is the footer parent container. Okay, here we can name this 1300 max width. Also we can have this color here, and here we can add 60 and 60 like this. Okay, now we can add here one more container here like this, and this is the one. Then we can duplicate this, and this is the below the copyright home. Okay, so inside this we can add now 4 containers. Okay, 1 3 4 and one more 5. Then we can go here and make everything in the pivot, and it's a start. Okay, then you can see that we have this. So let's go to this, and here add in this. So this is the logo. I have choose a random logo from the Google. Okay, so that's why I'm using it. This is not the website or something. Okay, just a random logo. Then okay, so let me show you one more thing, that you can copy anything from different places. Like here we have the home page, and we are copying this in a new tab in the footer. So you can see that we can copy this also. Okay, so this is the power of the Elementor. Elementor is really cool. I really like this feature of this. You can also copy this from different websites in the different domains. Okay, that's how fast is it working. Then here we can make this to 15. Okay, now let's add the social icon quickly. Okay, let's add the social icons, and here we can make this like this, make this circle, and here also we can choose the custom color, make this blue, maybe white. Okay, let's play with the font size, mean the size of this. Let's keep 15. And now if I go to the icon hover, here we can have this black, and this is different color, and here we can have the grow rotate color like this. Okay, like this is working. Okay, how fast we are building website using the Elementor. Now we can go to this container. Here we can have to make this letter line. Let's make this 30. Okay, like this. Now you can see that we have to make this links here. So for the links also, let's copy this heading. Okay, I always prefer copy and paste, and here we can write this useful links. Okay, and here we can have this to 20. Here we can make this full width like this. Okay, here we can have this to list. Here we have to add this sign up, and here we don't want any icon, so let's remove this. Okay, let's keep at least 5. And here for the text color we can choose the text, and here also we can make this enter. Okay, let's make this 15. Okay, so this is done. And here if we want we can make this like this, and here we can make this 30. Okay, now let's duplicate this 3 times more. Let's just remove the rest, and rest this also. 2, 3, 4. So we have the 5 here. Let's publish this one so we don't lose any changes. Always publish your big changes. Like here we have done so much changes, so here we can now do this like this. Okay, just make it bigger. That's it. Okay, and here we can have this one. Here we can keep this 30 like this. And in the last one we can have this here, download app, and here we can remove this. Paste it here. Okay, this is done. We can just give some negative margins here. Here also we can make this little bit bigger. Okay, so this is done. You can see first footer, and for the second one which we have made, we can go inside this. This is very simple. We can just copy this, and you can see that we need only one. Make this, and here we can copy this copyright text. So let me copy this copyright text, and we can paste it here. Also we can find it here, copyright icon like this, and here in the center we can make everything in the center. Okay, like this. And now we can go, and here we can make this to, let's make this 60. Let's go to 1, and here we have to add the 60, and this will be 60. And for this second one we can add it here 20. Okay, and in the second one you can see that we have the border. Let's make this solid, and here we can add the 1. Let's make this little bit this color. Okay, like this. So you can see that if you want we can make this little bit darker so it is readable and look different. We can make this white black color, increase the fonts a little bit, and for this also we can make this black, or we can use this blue and increase the font size. Okay, let's publish. Okay, so now if I go here and refresh, you can see that after refreshing we have this fully working. Okay, just we have to add this little bit here. Here we can add this 80, and let's publish the final times. And after refreshing, if I refresh it, and after refreshing you can see that we have this footer, and also things are working, social icons are also working. Okay, so we have successfully built the footer also. Just you have to replace your content, this here actual content. Okay, now let's move to the final part of the video where we're gonna build the header, and at last I will show you the mobile responsive and how to do the animations. Okay, now let's go, and here we're gonna build the header now. So let's go to the theme builder. Here we have to add the header. Okay, like this. Okay, now let me have this, and here we can have this header. Okay, and here also we can make this 1300. We can have this site image here, and we can choose this image. Okay, and here we have to add some menus. Right now we don't have any menus, so let me copy this Let me copy this from here. Okay. Okay, and this would be download. Okay, so let me do one thing. Let's me publish this once, and let's make some links here. So right now here we have the links: home, about, features, pricing, testimonial. So let's go to the panel. Let's go to the menus, and here we have to make links like home, about, features, pricing. So let's name this final menu, and here we can write home, and here we can have this about. Okay, then here we can have features, pricing, testimonial, pricing, testimonial, FAQ and blogs, FAQ. Here at last we can add blogs. Okay, now if I go and we can have this and see that, and here we have to choose the background. Here we can choose the sweep up. So much animations are there. Here you can just play whichever you want. Here always make this full width and a side center. Okay, then we can have this, and here also we can make this to enter, and some would be uppercase. Okay, like this. Here also we can make this black. Okay, here for the hover we have this blue, and for the active also we have this blue color like this. Okay, and here we have the border radius of 10. Okay, here also we can have some 10. Okay, like this. Here we have to put some space between, like 10. We can add it here again. So like this. Let's go to the header, and here we have to add some background color. Background color would be light PG light blue. Okay, like this. And always we have to make this sticky. So you can go to the motion effect, and here you can see that we have the sticky option. Make this sticky at the top like this. Let's publish. And after that, let's refresh our front end, and you can see that here we have this fully working. Okay, so we have successfully built up a whole website, and this is fully working website. And here only one thing is left, that when we click this goes to the respective section. Now also we have this scroll to top button. Okay, so let me show you how to add this. So suppose you want to redirect this about and features. Okay, so I will show you only one or two things, and rest steps are same. So just you have to go to any section which you want to make the about, go to advanced, and here you will find the CSS ID. So just write the about here, and suppose we have to make this feature section. So similarly we have to go to advanced, and here in the CSS ID we can write this. Okay, that's it. Okay, this you have to do for all the sections wherever you want to go to the links. Okay, now if I show you, if I refresh, now if I click on the about, it will go to the about, because we have added this CSS ID there. Features, it is working, and similarly you have to add this all. Okay, so this is also done. Now let me show you how to add the animation. Suppose you want to add the animations in your website. Okay, like here you can see that when I refresh, we have this sequence animations here. Okay, this type of animation. Okay, all the steps are same for all the sections. Okay, just suppose, so first if you want to add the animation in this, just click on this, go to advanced, then go to the motion effect, and here you will find so much animation. Suppose I want to add it here, slide in up animation. Okay, I prefer this. Make the speed fast and have some this time in the milliseconds. Okay, so it will slows the animation. Okay, so this is the animation delay. So suppose I have given this 50 milliseconds, so the second thing make this more. So like here we can have this slide in up animation, and in here make this fast, and here at 100 milliseconds. So the first this will come, then after that this will come. Okay, similarly do it for all the sections. Like here we can add zoom in animation and also make this fast, and this would be 150. Okay, and then at last also here also we can have the zoom in animation, and this would be 200. Okay, then you can see that we have this image here also we have this to zoom in animation, this make this fast, and this would be 230. Okay, like this. And now if I show you, let's go to this, and here if I refresh, here you can see after refreshing you can see that we have this animation working. Okay, you can see. Okay, the animations are fully working. Now let me show you how you can do the mobile responsiveness. So let's refresh this website once. So our header and footer is loaded in same page. Let me show you how you can do the mobile part of this. So you can see that here we have these things. So things for the phone and tablet are same. Okay, so I will show you how to do that for the mobile. Here you can see that we have this text here. So just you have to change everything in the settings like here, and also here we have this hero. So let's go here, and here we can have some 40, 20, and 40 and 20 like this. Okay, so you can see that, and here we can also have this 0. So let's put this 10, 20, or let's put this 10. Okay, so just you have to play with this sizes and all. Here we can have this different size like this. Okay, this have some background issue I think, so let's make so use this as a png. Okay, so here also you can see that we have this. So let's here you can see that. So let's add the 60, 20. I always use 60 padding for the top, and here let's make this 60, and here we can make this to 30, and let's go, and here we can make this full width. Okay, now you can see that all these things are fully working. Okay, similarly we can do this for the rest like 20, 60 and 20, and here also we can make this to 30. Okay, so you have to follow these steps for all. Where you find there, here you can also see, just add this 20, 80 and 20. Okay, like this. Here you can see that both the images are coming at one by one, so we can just make this like this. So you can see that this is change the positions. Okay, here also we can make this 30. Okay, like this. Okay, similarly you can do this for all the sections. Like here also I have this 60, 20, 60 and 20. Okay, then here also let's make this 30, and here also we can make this finish. Okay, so all the steps are same. Here you can make this in the center, here also make this in the center. Okay, and here you can see that we have this image where we have the negative value equals 0. Okay, and here we can make this to 30, here make this in the center, here make this in the center. Okay, and here you can see in the gallery we have this top, make this 0. Okay, at least have some 60 I think. Let's do that 60. Okay, like this. Here again we can have 20 and 20, and for this we can make this to 30. Let's make this to full width. Okay, and here we can have this 60, 20, 60 and 20. Here we can make this 30. Here we can make this to this. Okay, so all the sections are done. Here you can see that we have the tabs. So the tabs are like this. You can disable this and make this none. Okay, like this. Similarly we can do this for the testimonial also, like this 60, 20, 60 and 20, and here we can make this to 30. Make this full width, also make this full width like this. Okay, this is coming because we have to just go here, slide here we can make this 20. Okay, let's go to all slides. Let's make this 20. Here also we have to make this full width, and let's go to this, make this 20. Here also we have to make this. Okay, so you can see that. Then for the FAQ, we have 60, 20, and 20. Here we have to make this to 30. Here we have to make this full width. Okay, here we have to add this to 30. Here we can have this and make this 25. Okay, like this. For this we can make this 60, 20, and 20. Okay, and here we can have this too, like this. Okay, all these things are fully working. Here we can make this to 350, and we can have this 20. Also we can make this to 20 like this. Okay, so you have to follow this for the rest. And for this we can have this too, and we can also make this to 30. Okay, and this for this make this 0 like this. Okay, so this is also working. Here we have to just put some value, like we can put the 10. Okay, and this is fully working. Let's publish. So our homepage is responsive now for the mobile, and you have to follow this same step for the tablet also. Okay, then here you can see that you have the footer. So for making the footer responsive, we can just go here and we can just add 40, 20, 40 and 20. Okay, that's it. Here if it is coming like this, so make this 90, and let's adjust this by, okay, this is looking good. Copyright, we have this here 0. Okay, that's it. Everything is fully responsive. Here it is on this, so we can add this 40, or we can add it 50. Okay, so to maintain the gaps. Okay, I think whole sections are responsive, but footer is also responsive. You can see that here we are getting the slider. See, here is the slider. So how to fix that? Just go to this settings, go to the advanced. Here you find the custom CSS. Edit here body, overflow X, hidden. So you can see that the slider is gone. Right, publish it. Now let's go to this header, and here let's make this header responsive. Okay, so now making this responsive, we can just make this smaller. Let's make this 5. Let's increase this a little bit. 15. Let's make this 15. Let's also make this 15. Okay, that's it. And if you open this, you can see that we have this. So we can just make this 14. And for the background color, we can have this white. And for this, we can have this white. Okay, like this. Let's publish. So if you see, we have successfully built the whole website, and this is also fully responsive. If I show you, I think, okay, so you can see that this is fully responsive. All these things are working. It is going to the respective section also. You can see that fully responsive website which we have made very fast. Okay, so in this way you can build your client website very fast by using the Elementor and WordPress. I hope you understand how to make this. Let me show you quickly how to add this photo top button. For this, we're gonna use a plugin. So for how to integrate that plugin, let me show you. Go to the plugin section. Let's go to the add plugin. And here you have to find WP front scroll, WP front scroll, and after that you will see this. Now we have to install it and we have to configure it. So let's wait for it to install. Okay, so it's taking some time. Let's activate this. After that, just click on this enabled, and here you can see that we have to enable this auto hide on WP admin. There are so many options. You have to just choose whichever you want. Let's choose any. Let's choose any random one. Let's choose this, and let's save the changes. Then after that, we have to just refresh it here, and after refreshing, you can see. Hopefully, we are getting this. Okay, so we have this scroll to top button, and this will work in all your pages. Okay, so we have successfully built this whole website from start to end. I hope you understand how we build this from start, and we have not used any premium templates like others. Okay, so if you like this type of content, please subscribe to our channel. Please like and share our videos with your friends. Please support our channel, and also I have a gaming channel, so please support that channel too. I will put the link in a video description, so please subscribe to the channel. Okay, I'm trying something new. Okay, so I hope you understand how to make this. Okay, so all the images are free. You can have that in a video description. Also, you can have this Elementor kit from the video description. Also, you can buy the Elementor Pro. Okay, so all the links are in the video description. Do check out all the links. Okay, so I will see you next time.